Say hi, Jack. Jack, what are we doing? So hope everybody's doing good. This is Running from Alaska. We are going to be running to a race called the Kesugi Traverse. Currently packing my things, getting my running pack to go. And then I'm going to take the motorhome down. Got about I think it's a 180-mile drive. There's the motorhome out there loading her up right now, getting ready to go. So we're got a little bit more food to get ready. We're leaving tomorrow. The race is Saturday at 9 a.m. Over and out.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming up on the infamous Skinny Dick's halfway in. It's a bar and inn halfway between Fairbanks and Nenana. Skinny Dick's.
Why Skinny Dick halfway in though? That's what I don't understand.
Because it's Skinny Dick's and it's halfway in.
Water.
Goodbye. Going through, starting into Denali Park. In front is a mountain that we climbed on the weekend. Over there. It's fun. Behind us is Mount Ely that we might climb this Sunday, potentially. And we're going to go across a bridge up here. This is the Nenana River. There, a lot of white water, rafting fun in that river. This is Denali National Park.
Here we are in the motorhome. Running stuff's laid out. Jack, you ready for bed? Carmen, you ready for bed? Yeah? Well, it's the race eve. It's about 9:20 at night. So, I think 9:20. Yep, 9:20. Alright, Jack, you just went outside. Get up in the morning and go do the Kesugi Trail Traverse. It's over and out.
Getting off midway.
It doesn't, it's still black. It's still on, it's kind of black. Good.
Sean.
And mine. Thank you. I thought you were going to.
Where's the trailhead at? Right there. Yeah, it should be over there. You want me to take you?
Yeah, but it's still 8:42. I gotta go take another dump.
Go take another down.
I gotta listen to this race stream. Hey, it's on the thing. Are you recording right now?
Yeah, I'm recording. Come here, Jack.
Alright, everybody. I don't have my bullhorn, so I'm going to have to just talk loud. Yeah. Just a few things to go over safety-wise and in general before the race starts. It's going to be a exactly 9 o'clock on that clock. So welcome to the 10th Kesugi Ridge Traverse and 5th half traverse. I'm wearing my full-on rain gear, so that means it's not going to rain today. Can't promise that, but it shouldn't rain real hard at least. Yeah, so we had our sweeper pulling double duty yesterday. He did the whole course and marked it in sections yesterday and said it's actually in decent shape. It hasn't rained a ton the last 3 or 4 days. There is, your feet will not be dry, that's for sure, but it never is, so just get it over with early and accept that your feet will be wet the whole way. But the course is, I mean, single track trail. You're going to be running the trail will be underwater in sections, that's just how it is, but that's Kesugi. The trail markers, don't expect a ton of markers, but they're there where you need them. There's probably 70 pin flags in 30 miles, so there's not a lot of confidence flags out there. Don't be looking for them every couple hundred feet or anything like that, but where there's trails that branch off through some rocky sections where there's cairns, there's some pin flags as well. So just keep an eye out for that and just stop and assess if you're not sure where to go. But there is a main trail the whole way. And then around Kesugi, there's some pie plates, or not Kesugi, near Ermin, that area. There's some pie plates to help get through that area at the half traverse finish. And then Byers, when everyone's in brain fog and exhausted, there's really well marked that last 2 miles or so. You get to the bridge, you got 1.6 miles to the finish, so that's for the full traverse. So that's the trail marking. We're in Kesugi State Park, so I want to thank Kesugi State Park for permitting this race. And they're always great to work with. And not Kesugi State Park, I'm sorry. No. Someone should have said, no, we're not. We're Denali State Park. And we love Denali State Park. And nothing against Denali National Park, but State Park is great. You just show up and you run. There's no red tape. And it's just really simple Alaska trail running. And thanks to all our volunteers. This isn't possible without them. We probably have a dozen or more volunteers today. Little note about the trail: just try to stay on the trail, even if it's wet. Best thing for the trail is if you're running on the trail as opposed to on the tundra, or it might be drier off the bank there, but you're just gonna create a wider trail in the long run if you do that. So even if it is wet, try to stay on the trail. And where there are switchbacks, try not to cut them. So actually run those switchbacks like down the trail into Byers. There's a bunch of switchbacks. Wildlife, bears and moose are the most likely things you'll see. I actually saw a black bear crossing Parks Highway this morning, so they're out there. Bear spray is optional. We recommend it. You know, if I was doing a training run today, I'd be carrying it, and bears don't know it's race day and not training day, so something to consider. There's an area right after the half here in the forest for quite a few miles, so that's the most likely spot to encounter a bear potentially. But if you do, you guys know the drill. Don't run from the bear. Group up, make noise, bushwhack around it if you have to. Moose, you do sort of want to run from that and get behind the trees if you can. But we got some loaner bear spray cans if you need one. Mandatory gear: hat, gloves, windbreaker, long top, long bottom, bib, and water bottle. Not too much to ask to carry all that stuff, and you know, if you do have problems, or even if you don't, you know, it's very well could need that stuff. So, we've got sweepers. Our first half sweepers are Jody and Margie. Guys here. There they are. Jody's following behind the back of the pack. Our second half sweepers, they'll pick it up at midway. That's Clint and James. James is the guy who did the trail yesterday, so he's having a big couple days. They have sat phones as well as at Ermin checkpoint, so if there is any issues, we do have comms. But really, it's a personal responsibility to take care of yourself and look after your fellow runner if there is a need. Dylan Johnston, he's our checkpoint manager at Ermin. And just consider for the full runners, when you get to halfway, if you're having a rough day, you're really committed if you keep going. So even if you make the cutoff, but it's not your day, you might consider calling it, and you got a 3.5 hour or 3.5 mile. Like 3.5 hours if you keep going, or more like 5 or 6. 3.5 miles to Park Highway. So just consider that. Just assess how you're feeling at midway. And then post race, we like to celebrate. So a couple options today for the half traverse. When you get back out to Ermin Trailhead, there's actually a place called the Denali Outpost. It's one driveway south of the trailhead. They're having an open house. They're going to have food, drinks. They actually gave us a couple 2-night stays that we're going to do a drawing for at the finish. So they've got a couple rooms there for rent, and cool new place is an option for lodging in the area. So you might pop over there after the half traverse, and then half traverse you're encouraged to come to the Byers Lake finish. We'll have burgers and beer and drinks and other food and awards there, and then of course the full traverse will finish right at the Byers finish. For those of you that haven't been there, there's signs that'll direct you right into the group campsite. What am I forgetting? Any questions?
The premiere is on.
It's going backwards. Oh no, it isn't. You about ready to go?
Yep.
Are you excited?
Nope.
Will I see you in 30 miles?
Unless I get eaten by a bear.
Don't get eaten by a bear. Bye.
You can always start like a minute later, so, you know, and then just keep passing people all day.
Oops. Jack, you're almost in his leg swing area. We're gonna stand right here. Come on. Right here. Okay, this is the start of a race. The trail takes off that way. It's gravel now, but it won't be for very long. It'll turn to ruts and tundra and dirt. But this is the way they're going, and they have about 2 minutes. They'll all start gathering in a second. And if you look, Sean's way over there. Jack stays down. He wants to be running.
I know. Did you have him here last year? When
No.
There was a dog here last year when they blew the horn and everybody cheered. That just like went crazy.
Nuts.
Like howling with it. Everybody, it's awesome.
That would be funny. Yeah, he's not a howler, but he's definitely a barker.
Yeah.
Jack, no. And he goes, he's my husband's running partner. Jack!
He's like, I want to go too.
Okay, I'm going to turn him over here. Come over here, Jack. Jack, sit.
Here, I'll pet you. I'll distract you.
He said, that isn't changing it. That isn't
He's like,
changing
now
it.
I can't see you. That's worse.
Jack, sit. Jack, sit. Sit. Now stay.
I'm probably not helping.
Jack. Jack, look at me. Jack, look. He's pretending like he doesn't have any kind of training. Okay. What are we down to? We got like...
A wind feather fell down.
Need a hand?
I thought you laid it there. I'm sorry. That is Matthias. The fastest runner I've ever known, personally. Especially downhills. Jack stays. Jack stays. No. I know, it's just terrible, isn't it? It's just terrible, isn't it? Jack, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. He's like, you don't know. You're not the runner.
You're not the one getting left behind like usual.
Well, I'm getting left behind, but because I want to be.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
Here they go. All getting in the pack. Fighting it out for the front. Here they go. Woohoo! Bye, bye, bye. Bye, Sean.
I know.
Good luck, everybody. Have a good race. And just like that, it's congested.
Like a herd of turtles.
Like a herd of turtles. There's Tom finishing. You can let loose a Jack.
Carmen, here we are. End of our journeys for this. How do you say it? Kesugi? Kesugi?
Kesugi.
This is the camp spot we stayed at. Let's see.
Byers Lake.
Byers Lake. There's a camper right there. And our camp spot is our fire pit and everything's over here. Right there was campfire and party time. We're all wrapped up, fixing to head on the road back to Fairbanks. We will be there in like 3 hours, excluding any traffic holdups. Look, dude, where the screen's not. See it? The drop
Yep,
in?
that's the drop, the chute for the.
It's quite a ride when you get in that raft and go down that chute.
We're coming back through Denali Park on Sunday. Wish you could get the magnitude of the mountains surrounding this park. It's unbelievable. Beautiful. And there's lots of traffic right now.
Road construction.
And that's Mount Healy, isn't it? Back side of it?
Yeah. You can see the top though, it's in the cloud.
Top is in the clouds. They kind of look small looking through this. You can't tell how big they are.
Remember the screen's like a 15-minute video. Did you turn it back on?
Yeah, here's hotels,
You already did all that.
grocery and liquor. I did some of it. I just don't know if you could tell the size of it. It's
tiny.
built up here.
It's tiny.
Oh, and a stoplight. Gotta have a stoplight.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah. Oh, and we're gonna get the greenie or the red.
I was gonna go.
With the car in front of you didn't go, so you couldn't go.
Yeah, I didn't want that happening right there.
Okay.
Oh, he's going the other way.
Okay, we are signing off here in a moment. Let's see that.
Let me see that thing for a second.
It's
So
on.
one thing about Alaska when you're driving in the summer is we're in a motorhome, but we drive fast. But these motor freaking homes, here comes one right here. They clog up the whole flipping highway. See all the cars behind that stuff?
2-lane highway.
Yeah. And they are oblivious to everything. It's like Ulster's driving most of them. And they're oblivious
Ulster's
to...
like you, Sean?
Well, no. Let's see if we can see that guy in his motorhome. That guy was like 85.
He was not.
He had a big old white
He
beard.
was like 60.
Anyhow, that's what happened. No, he was in his 80s, easy. Look at all this traffic he caused. I mean, he's oblivious to his whole world.
Same thing with those buses.
Well, those buses are, yeah. But this, oh, the other name for this place is Glitter Gulch. All right, on to Healy.